Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dylan Talks Movies film review of my top 200 films. So moving on, we just entered the 70s. My last review I just did Clockwork Orange. So we're sticking in the same year, in 1971, and we'll be talking about another film that definitely paved the way for future genre at the time of the 70s, and that film is a 1971 film, Dirty Harry, starring Clint Eastwood. So let's get into it. So Dirty Harry, it's a cop movie, and it's about Inspector Harry Callahan, nicknamed Dirty Harry, played by the brilliant Clint Eastwood. I talked about him, praised his performance in The Good, Bad, and Ugly in a few reviews ago. So Dirty Harry is about Detective Harry Callahan, who goes on this case basically, and there's this killer named Scorpio who's just killing random people and leaving all these weird twisted notes and stuff. And Harry just has to go through San Francisco in the 70s as a cop. They're taking down the bad guys, robbers, and his partner's like, why do they call you Dirty Harry? He's like, because he has a lot of these dirty jobs, not like dirty sexual stuff. I mean, like dirty, like it's rough business, or like police business, like in the toughest situations, basically. And of course, one of the best things about this film is, of course, like the iconic speech about the .44 Magnum, that Harry's signature weapon. And this film is a franchise, like so many other Harry films. That this you got Magnum Force, The Enforcer, Sudden Impact, and the Deadpool. The Deadpool, not to be confused with Deadpool, the Marvel comic. So as his speech, he's like, I know what you're thinking, Puck. Did I fire 6 shots or only 5? He's like, I lost track. This is a .44 Magnum, most powerful handgun in the world. Blow you clean off. You got yourself one question. Do you feel lucky? Do you, punk? And that line has been used in so many other pop culture movies. And there's Clint Eastwood looking badass with his Smith & Wesson Model 29 .44 Magnum, just aiming at bad guys. He's like, you don't F with Harry Callahan, let me tell you. And of course, and then throughout the movie, he's trying to play with Scorpio's game. And he's taking calls by payphones across San Francisco because he wants money, Scorpio. So that's this cool scene where Harry, traveling at night, walk by foot to payphone, answering Scorpio. He's like, give me the money or the girl dies or something. And he gets onto him, and then eventually captures Scorpio, but then Scorpio gets free because there's no evidence. And then Scorpio kind of frames Harry for beating him up. And then of course Scorpio gets free. And it's just this cat and mouse game, basically. And of course, by the end of the film, Harry tracks him down, wounds him, does the famous .44 Magnum speech, and then just shoots him dead. And it's this iconic shot of just Harry throwing his badge in the water, because he said early in the film, it's like, fine, you can have my badge, but I want to take this guy down. That's kind of rundown of the film. It's a really cool movie. The soundtrack is really good with the jazzy, upbeat, instruments, the smooth, San Francisco 70s, cop, it's kind of like an exploitation film. All the gritty action cop films that come later, like Shaft or or later cop movies like Lethal Weapon and stuff. Like Dirty Harry had like some major like inspiration on that. And of course, the main inspiration for this film, especially on Scorpio, was based on the Zodiac killer, because in the 70s and 60s, the infamous Zodiac killer, just left weird messages, killed a bunch of people, and never got caught. It's a weird conspiracy. And I think I just read recently that someone finally cracked the Zodiac code, and that's interesting after like almost 50 years. Pretty crazy. Dirty Harry is a great film. One of Clint Eastwood's best, like most iconic. Definitely, like, again, a major inspiration. Like, of course, like the "Do You Feel Lucky? Well, Do Ya Punk?" Of course, like that was parody in the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey, and another Jim Carrey movie, Bruce Almighty, where they did the 44 Magnum speech. And of course, Andrew Robinson plays Scorpio. Great actor. If you know Andrew Robinson, he played Frank in the movie Hellraiser. Clive Barker, really, really scary movie. Didn't include it in my top 200, unfortunately, but if I do, maybe around the Halloween season, maybe I can do horror. Like, I had some horror movies, because I did Psycho a while back, and I have other popular horror movies coming up, reviews like Exorcist and Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream and all that. But like the ones I didn't include, I can do film reviews of that later on, hopefully. So Andrew Robinson played Scorpio. Great actor, really good performance. Just like this twisted killer, and he also, I just found this out, he also played the military barber dude from Child's Play 3. The one where Chucky slits his throat, he says, "Presto, you're dead." But yeah, Dirty Harry, it's so good, and like, and Harry Callahan's this interesting character. Like, he does the dirty the toughest jobs that cops do. Like just shooting the bad guys, dealing with people. And she's get like a little backstory, like how his wife died, and stuff. And, just like he doesn't really work with partners, but he does work with a partner in this film. And then and throughout the film series, of course, we just see more action, more Dirty Harry. Like in the second one, like there's like cops dressed as killers after Harry. And then in the fourth film, that's where the line, "Go ahead, make my day," which is another popular line from Sudden Impact. That's where it came from. But yeah, Dirty Harry, great cop movie, great Clint Eastwood film, so iconic. It really captures the essence of San Francisco in the 70s, and like the cinematography is amazing. It's beautiful. I always wanted to go to San Francisco. I haven't been there yet, but I want to. I want to go to the places where they filmed that, because they definitely filmed in the area. So I think that's pretty much it for Dirty Harry. I hope you feel lucky, punks. Such a great film. Give it like an 8 out of 10. But it's a great film. I love it. My friend Lewis, he loves that movie. I kind of turned him on to him, and like we loved it. We both got like toy 44 Magnums, and always did the "You Feel Lucky" punk and all that. Actually, I think I went to Warner Brothers back when I went to visit my sister in LA, and we went to like a costume gallery of all the Warner Brothers films, and I believe I saw Clint Eastwood's costume outfit from Dirty Harry with the gray blazer with the shoulder, the elbow pads, and the red vest and the tie. I thought that was pretty cool. So that's Dirty Harry. I hope you like this review. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more content. I hope you guys enjoy this review. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. And that's pretty much it. Thank you all for coming. Over and out.